FaZeClan is a Joker team in Counter-Strike history, and in this video, I will explain exactly why their whole company structure is a scam and why FaZeClan deserves their failure. You see, the current FaZeClan today is sponsored by some of the most recognizable brands in the world. You have Nike, McDonald's, and even Robit. Hold on just a second. Why is FaZeClan sponsored by this ridiculous gambling site? I mean, FaZeClan was once valued at $1 billion. Taking a sponsorship from an online casino shows how corrupted was FaZeClan. Their desperation for money to feed their employees is simply a joke. So in this video, I'll be talking about the history of FaZeClan, how are they born to lose, and most importantly, I'll explain why FaZeClan is a joke. We have to start all the way back in 2010 when three online kids met each other in the gaming world, Call of Duty. Due to their passion in the game, they started their YouTube channel by making trickshot videos. Their channel name was FaZeClan, but little do they know, this channel would soon get stolen from them. Faze Temperrr, also known as Tommy, was a mini fan of FaZeClan and was invited to join them when he was 16. Faze Temperrr was a lot different from the other three kids. He was an outgoing guy who likes to get feedback from his viewers and wants to expand FaZeClan.
Because I don't have a job right now, I don't have any money, but I think I'm going to be getting a job soon. It's so hard to find a job here where I live. I played Modern Warfare 2 almost every day now, pretty much every day now. Last thing I want to talk about is the stuff I'll be bringing to you guys, well, to FaZe. I already talked about competitive, and second thing is YouTube commentaries. Actually, I don't really do much of that. I mean, if you guys like this commentary, then post a comment below and tell me you like this commentary.
One day, Faze Temperrr's outgoing character got aggressive and started a big fight with the other three kids. With his childish act, he changed the password of FaZeClan's YouTube channel, stealing 3 years of hard work from the original creators, while locking himself with 3,000 subscribers.
I reset the password, and then I went on the email. I changed the password.
From that previous incident, we know Faze Temperrr was just a little childish kid, but his outgoing character started to make short-term friendships with people online. Faze Temperrr found his first online victim, FazeCbass, in which he assigned Cbass to edit trickshot videos unpaid as an employee.
I was here to work behind the scenes to help actually back then just manage the ill cams.
The next online victim he found was FazeFerox, who designed the FaZeClan logo after being instructed by Faze Temperrr.
Now I left a simple explanation up on the screen, but basically what it is, it's a reverse def and a regular facing C with some other added elements to it, right? But yeah, I figured I'd need to address this because a lot of people never knew this, and I just wanted to sort out the confusion because this logo is like one of my most popular, or it is my most popular design that I've ever made.
Yes, the Faze logo you're seeing on your little CSGO sticker right now, it's designed by a kid. Pretty impressive, huh? These two online victims were the reason how FaZeClan grew. With the help of FazeFerox and Cbass, they were both working together in building FaZeClan. The intro, the video editing, and the Call of Duty content became a brand for FaZeClan itself. Faze Temperrr was only making commentary in some of the videos, but after all, Faze Temperrr was just a manipulator who happened to find two lucky guys in making videos for him, paying them literally nothing. 3 years later, FazeFerox finally woke up and found out that Faze Temperrr was just manipulating him, and he had to stay away from him.
But as I got older, I started to realize how they were just using me. Like, yeah, here's a quote from Tommy. He's like, it's not about what you have done for us, it's about what you can do. It's not about what I have done, really. So that logo meant nothing. So all that work I've done for free meant nothing? What, those 3 years meant nothing? Like, come on.
FazeCbass, however, was still naive and continued working for Faze Temperrr. Imagine spending 5 hours a day editing videos on someone else's channel and not getting paid a single cent. Faze Temperrr is clearly making use of people. Sometime later, FazeCbass was watching his competitor's YouTube channel and found Banks. Banks was the leader in SOAR, editing Call of Duty trickshot videos the same way how Seabass does. Seabass and Banks ended up having a little conversation on their video editing journey, sharing their hardships together.
I was good friends with a lot of the FaZe guys. Seabass would often ask me my opinion really on everything because I did exactly what he did, but in SOAR. He's double checking with me on everything. He's like, what do you think about this? And I'd be like, this could work. Or I just try to contribute because we're all homies, we're all in the same space.
SOAR Banks was later convinced to join FaZeClan and he renamed himself to FazeBanks, while slowly moving away from SOAR.
He's like, I'm gonna need your help with this Phase 5. I'm like, you know I'm gonna help you with it. Like, I'm down to just help. And he's like, nah, man. Like, he's like, I gotta make sure you're in, whatever. And I'm like, wait a second, TS, what? He's like, yeah, you're in. I want you to join Phase. And I was like, what? He's like, yeah, man. He's like, no, seriously, we want you to join. We want you to, no bullshit. We're not gonna put you as a manager or anything like that. We want you to join as a co-leader. Yeah, I said yes, I joined.
With FaZe Seabass and Banks, two of the greatest leaders in their own team, FazeBanks came out with a marketing strategy for their audience to grow their own channel. He made up a FaZe recruitment challenge, telling their audience to use the hashtag FaZe5 to submit their best Call of Duty trickshot clips, and the top 5 winners will be recruited to FaZe. Unpaid, by the way.
Hey, you got any cool, unique ideas for how we can just kind of like get everybody involved?
Phase 5 was your first like FaZe idea.
And I was like, yo, listen, FaZe has never done a recruitment challenge, and I know FaZe has never really like branded themselves as kind of like an open team. It was always super exclusive. So I'm like, Seabass, you guys should do a recruitment challenge. So I came up with this whole idea and concept. It was gonna be called Phase 5 because at the time, and little marketing genius even back then, honestly. I'm a take that all day. Phase 5 was the promo code for all the sponsors. So it was always use code Phase 5. So it was already a thing that was branded heavily alongside Phase, and 5 people, I mean, you've never done a recruitment challenge, and people were gonna upload us, give us raw clips, a minute of raw clips, hit during a certain period of time.
FaZe Seabass would then upload their Call of Duty clips to their YouTube channel while doing a shout out for them. I mean, it does sound fair for a shout out to their name, but after all, the recruits they took clips from are still unpaid. I can't deny that FazeBanks was a genius in marketing, but also a manipulator similar to FaZe Temperrr. Maybe that's the reason why Temperrr and Banks both have a good relationship and moved in together. I mean, the bad kids always stay in harmony. FaZe Temperrr and Banks both became the leader of FaZeClan, and they were expanding their team. They hired Faze Apex to make commentary for their YouTube videos. They hired FazeRain, Rug, Adapt, and Teeqo to livestream while advertising their FazeClan brand. And so, they have officially formed their FazeClan team, working together and building the brand to over 3 million subscribers. But there is a problem. Although they have a ton of fans, they only have pennies to feed their team. I mean, they were sponsored by G Fuel, but it's nothing compared to the salary for the team. This is where their sellout and money-hungry journey begins. In 2014, it was the year of game development and the leader of FaZe were in desperation for money. They were approached by a 17-year-old kid who is the CEO of iCasual Entertainment. He somehow managed to convince FaZeClan to promote his game to the public and ask donations from their fans in developing the game.
So what you guys just watched was a teaser/trailer for a new game coming out called Starnet Eclipse. It's being produced by iCasual Entertainment.
So if you guys help us make the game, you're gonna have a say in what happens.
Exactly.
Anything can get changed, it can be updated at any time. So it's gonna be ran by you guys. So we need your help to fund it.
So in order to get this game going, we're gonna need help from you guys. We need help with donations and everything. So there's gonna be a link in the description towards the Starnet Eclipse website. And you get a bunch of perks for donating towards the game. You can go from like $10, $20, etc., etc. And you also get perks for playing with developers. You get the beta/alpha early, all that stuff. Even the free game, when that game's out. But we really do need help with donations.
FazeClan's fans ended up donating over $20,000 US. But the question is, where did the money actually go to? It actually went to this office together with hiring 70 employees. Do you even need that much of employees in the first place? You see, the CEO of iCasual Entertainment is a 17-year-old kid who doesn't even know what he's talking about. He claimed to have built his own communication software to specifically communicate with his mom. Are you serious? Your mom? The first social network was built in 1998 and you are rebranding it yourself? Next, he claimed to have made an application to keep track of children's performance at school. I mean, if everyone were to use an application to keep track of their children, there wouldn't be any CCTVs in school. Do you know what's worse? The company he is building is sponsored by his own rich dad. It wasn't even from his own pocket money. This kid clearly have no previous records of building any games, and how stupid was FaZeClan to even trust words that's coming out from a 17-year-old kid. This is just the beginning of why FaZeClan is a joke. In 2015, CSGO skins gambling was on the rise. CSGO had weapon cases that users can exchange with real money. The concept is the same as buying a scratch card, and players can win anywhere from literally zero to thousands of dollars.
Counter-Strike? I mean, you know the Counter-Strike gambling stuff, right? Dude, someone just got like an AK that's a case-hardened blue gem, selling it for, he said, I'm gonna entertain offers after $400,000. The way that they do it is they have cases, so you get like these little like cases, and then you have to buy keys.
Okay.
So that's the thing.
Instead of letting Valve take advantage of this gambling concept, private gambling sites were created, and if you have watched any of my previous videos, you will know they were pretty much unregulated and weren't probably fair. CSGO WoW, unfortunately, is one of them. You see, back in 2015, FaZeClan was offered tremendous amounts of money to promote CSGO WoW, an unregulated CSGO gambling casino that has no age verification or any sorts of KYC. The idea is to attract FaZeClan's Call of Duty fanbase into this predatory casino. I mean, CSGO WoW has no probably fair system, and they were caught by another casino owner, Monarch, for rigging games with bots. More in this video. FazeRain was paid tremendous amounts of money, purely $100,000 for 10 videos.
CSGO WoW, that's another thing that I'm supposed to make millions off of. I made 100K out of that, bro. 100K, that was a brand deal for me back then. For the 10 videos that I made promoting the thing.
FazeRain chose to take the bag of cash rather than caring for his 9-year-old fan base. This clearly shows how shady was FaZeClan in bringing the gambling concept to their underage audience, and that's just the beginning of why FaZeClan is an absolute joke. After raking profits from CSGO WoW, FazeRain invested $300,000 in buying the G2 roster back in 2016.
I'm negative $300,000 from FaZe.
To me, it bothered me because I never took a salary ever. Never took a salary because I'm like, I want FaZe to have the money. I lent FaZe $300,000 to buy our Counter-Strike team at the time, and obviously I didn't have like fucking 10 million or 20 million or something like that. It was a decent amount for me. It was probably a little bit over 10% of what I had.
However, they were short of a fraction, as it requires $700,000 to own a CSGO team. $300,000 was paid upfront, so how did FaZeClan manage to get the remaining $400,000? You see, FaZeClan was really popular at that time. The fans love FaZe, and FaZe appreciates their fans. The question is, what does this mean to investors? Money signs. You see, FaZeClan had over 3 million subscribers in 2015. If each of them pays $100 for a FaZeClan jersey, the investors can simply make $300 million. Sebastian Gertz from Hubrick sees this as an opportunity to cash grab innocent FaZe fanboys. He got close to FaZeClan leaders by putting on an investment. With the help of FazeRain, FazeTeeqo, and Hubrick, the CSGO FaZeClan team was finally born, winning multiple events in CSGO we know today. So now begs the question, why was FazeTeeqo mentioned here? You see, when FaZeClan wanted to form up their CSGO team by buying the G2 roster, the deal was simple. $300,000 had to be paid upfront and $400,000 had to be paid later on. The first $300,000 was paid by FazeRain, but there wasn't any legal contracts written. However, once Hubrick took over FaZeClan, their corporate team started to make legal contracts that were effective in lawsuits. If the CSGO FazeClan team doesn't pay back the money they invested, vid-Acting has the power to file lawsuits and damages will be detrimental. These legal contracts made Faze Teeqo feel safe, and he invested $100,000 of his own money in building the current CSGO FazeClan we know today.
I had over $100,000 in FaZe's bank when we bought the CSGO team. I did get the money back like a year later, okay? So I'm not saying that. I did get my money back. You're just not gonna act like I wasn't a part of that I wasn't like low-key one of the reasons we even got a CS team to begin with. And I'm not taking credit for making it happen at all. I had nothing to do with that. But if you don't feel like I was any kind of bridge, and I had $100,000 in a bank account, and I've been to more CS events than all of our owners combined.
However, damages were done as FazeRain didn't go with vid-Acting's legal team.
Gave that to the Counter-Strike team, and then they kind of just like said, fuck you for like 6 years, bro. Like for that money that I gave them, for never taking a salary, in my head was like, I'll take care of this brand now, so they got me later. Like they made up a trillion different excuses to why they couldn't pay me back. Like so many different excuses, like, oh, we can't because of this, that. And then apparently like through passing, I heard from like somebody else at the old CEO said like, fuck him, he's not getting his money anyways. He thought like we're gonna give him his money.
FazeRain truly deserves this punishment for the fans who lost millions in CSGO WoW. FazeRain then went on a mental breakdown and got kicked out of FazeClan. Let's be honest, FazeRain is a clown for promoting CSGO WoW, but karma did pay off. I mean, he even ended up in a wheelchair at one point. Justice served. After building the CSGO FazeClan team we see today, it is time for vid-Acting and Sebastian Jutz to get their losses back. I mean, investors will always fight back for their money. So now begs the question, how will Sebastian Jutz and his vid-Acting empire make back their money? Well, they hired Trink as FazeClan's financial advisor to reap as much profits as possible from FazeClan. First, they made the website FazeClan.com selling ridiculous FazeClan merch for ridiculous prices. I mean, whoever buys this $430 hoodie, you are simply a dog, a peon for supporting FazeClan. Next, they hired a bunch of random influencers to promote their sketchy FazeClan website. Last but not least, they started making ridiculous contracts that robbed their influencers.
What is in this contract is so bizarre. It's so fucked. I wish you guys could see this thing. This contract basically allows FaZe at any point in 3 years to just fucking take all my hard earnings and all my hard work and just strip it. Over 49%, over 79%.
The big one, the in-game sticker, the creator code income. It is a split 50-50 company and Tfue. Branding deals, another big one. If the branding deal comes in from Tfue to the company, it's a 50-50 split. But if the branding deal comes in through the company while Tfue's there, it's an 80-20 split towards FazeClan. FazeClan has a very good deal here. They get a lion's share of Tfue's money, the big amount, the multi-million dollars that are at stake here. They get at least 50%.
These corporates have no idea what FaZe was, but only using FaZe as a tool to suck money from the brand. This is an absolute joke in the esports entertainment. As the corporate structure only cares about revenue splits, they do not care about their employees or their influencers. All they care is about money to pay off their rent, their employees, and their families. There are no relationship between FaZe corporates or FazeClan members. And because there are no connections or feelings for FazeClan, influencers would use FazeClan's brand to promote illegal gambling websites like Clash.gg and even going to the extent of promoting a pump and dump crypto coin.
My name's Frazier.
My name's Job.
I'm Nikon. And I support Save the Kids token.
Save the Kids token.
Save the Kids token.
It's all to save the kids, right? We're doing this not for money, but to save the kids. FaZe K, FaZe Jarvis, and FaZe Nikan. This is FaZe Jarvis's wallet. He got in the pre-sale and quickly sold out 2/3 of his total holdings within days of the launch. This is FaZe Nikan. He immediately sold about 1/3 of his total holdings and then seems to have held on to the rest. But by far, the really bad one was FaZe K's wallet. He dumped all of his kids' tokens immediately. Within 24 hours, he went from 6.2 billion tokens to 4 tokens now. That's right, he sold all but 4 tokens.
The crypto racked over $500,000 in total. This shows how FaZeClan's name was manipulated by their own bloody members, and they are a joke for promoting Save the Kids token. FaZeClan members have manipulated their own brand to steal money from the public. The corporate side of FaZeClan would want to do it too. I mean, FaZeClan's brand is already a joke at this point, so why not make it even worse? Why not make it even more corrupted? This is when FaZeClan partnered with one of the most corrupted casinos of all time, Robit. You see, back in 2016, CSGO Diamonds was exposed by their own influencer in faking bets and reactions. CSGO Diamonds ended up exit scamming their own customers by deleting both their websites and their Twitter account, running away from the public while working on another casino FaZeClan is promoting today, Robit. When working on Robit, it was difficult for the owners to design the website themselves. So, they did the most shameless thing possible. They copied CSGO Empire's website design the same exact way. Just look at their similarities. Anyone who do a little research would know the launch date between CSGO Empire and Robit are 4 years apart. Robit is a clown for being a copycat while hiding the owner's identity from the public. If you happen to visit Robit today, you do not need any KYC to gamble. But if you win money, your winning balance will be locked if you are from a restricted country. Just imagine how many US citizens saw FaZeClan's partnership and signed up to their website. Their deposits will get locked and they won't get any compensations from FaZeClan. FaZeClan is a pure joke for partnering with one of the most corrupted casinos in history. And I'm not done there. Robit was advertising CSGO match betting on their own Twitter account. Are we really going back to 2014? I mean, FaZeClan themselves already had a ton of suspicious matches played. You have this match where FaZeClan lost to Eternal Fire by 13-1, and you have this match with Kerrigan having 1 kill and 1 assist throughout the whole entire map. Are you serious right now? Are we really going back to the iBuyPower match fixing days? FaZeClan, you are an absolute joke for taking sponsors time and time again. The founders, the current CSGO lineup, and their whole corporate structure is an absolute joke. This is my advice to you viewers. Do not take FaZeClan seriously. You never know if they are working privately with Robit by match fixing those games. And I will not be surprised if they actually do it. After all the dirty works being manipulated by the corporates, the founders, Robit, and many more, surprisingly, GameSquare is still willing to buy this clown company for 17 million. And they have made the funniest decision of all time. They made Fazebanks as the CEO of FaZeClan. Do you even have tiny bits of brain cells of what Fazebanks is? Maybe they were convinced by this tweet. I don't know what these corporate fucks think they are doing. Give us our brand back. You stole it in the first place. It goes to zero otherwise. You have no idea what Faze is. After this tweet, GameSquare probably got convinced that Fazebanks will do a better job than the corporates. Right? What if I tell you Fazebanks is gonna make the company look even worse? You see, back in May 2019, Fazebanks was involved in a crypto pump and dump scheme, Bank Social. Just 1 month after advertising Bank Social, the crypto went down by 99.7%.
It came to me, you know, just the same as any other deal flow, and it was like, yo, this token, I don't want to say it. If you dig deep enough, you'll be able to find it. But it was relevant to like my name. My name made sense with the token, and the way it was pitched to me was, These guys basically want you to be the spokesperson. They want you to deliver like updates and news like with your face and your voice, and they'll pay you a salary, yada, yada, yada. They'll give you like this big allocation in their token, whatever. I'm too dumb to even know what any of it means. Yeah. Ultimately, I never sold their token, and they kind of used me, onboarding me and like announcing me as this big pump to dump on whoever bought it. And that was my mistake getting wrapped up in that.
Okay, fine. Banks said that Bank Social was misled by his marketing team. What about Rubet he promoted?
Spam Wowie in the chat. W Rubet in the chat. Let's get you guys paid, so we all got some money to play with together. Wowie. Wowie Rubet. Howie Wowie.
Yes, get multi, please. Please, multi. Please, multi, please. Yes! Oh my God, yes!
That's so much.
Yes! No! Yes! Let's fucking go! Let's go!
He clearly knows he wasn't betting with his own money. It was all fake money the site was giving him. If you search up on Rubet House of Cards or Rubet Filion, you will see the shady operations of Rubet. They were money laundering with NFTs.
Now, at the end of the day, the money from Rubet ends up being shuffled into NFTs. Down the road, some of these are sold like the CryptoPunk for $500,000. But what's important are the offers people are putting up for these NFTs. These offers pile up like every few minutes or so, for tens of thousands of dollars at a time. So again, if your casino is offshore and crypto-based, some could siphon money out of it, put it immediately into NFTs, sell it for a massive amount, and report it as an art sale to the IRS. Because if you think about it, let's say that you were siphoning money from an offshore crypto casino that wasn't allowed to be used in the United States. You try going to a US bank, what are you going to put on your source of funds? Are you going to tell them, yeah, it came from Rubet, the offshore crypto casino that's not allowed to be played in the US? They're going to probably ask you, what? Wait, where does the money go to Rubet? Where does the money come from? Is it the United States as well? Yeah, at that point, we're going to have to discuss legalities. But if you say that, yeah, I sold some JPEG online, boys, I sold a non-fungible token, maybe, just maybe that might fly underneath the IRS.
Locking balances from people through KYCs and even betting with fake balances.
So, for instance, we had to watch a few hours of Aiden Ross, but we got lucky, because in 1 hour and 48 minutes of this one random stream that was done on 06/24/2021, you actually found out that he leaked his Bitcoin deposit address, so his Bitcoin intermediary wallet. So copy that into blockchain history, and boy, get ready to watch this fucking wild beasts. Dude, Aiden Ross didn't put a fucking dime of his money into that Bitcoin wallet address. So, boys and girls, let's go back. How much money does fucking Aiden Ross have in the account? $300,000. Ladies and gentlemen, where did he put the money in? This guy was just straight up given $300K. Aiden never put in a dime of his own money to gamble. Is it really gambling? Is it really high stakes gambling if you never put in a dime of your money to begin with? No, it's not.
Yes, Fazebanks was gambling fake money in Rubet, lying to himself and his audience. This guy could even cheat on his own girlfriend.
I was asleep upstairs with our dogs and he wasn't next to me, so I checked our guest wing of our house and caught him naked in bed with a random girl. Ricky decided to respond back to her by tweeting, "I love you." But Alyssa didn't stop there. She went on by saying, "Did you love me when you texted that girl that you were on your way to her hotel room at 6 a.m. to get weird while I was sleeping next to you? Did you love me when you said that you were at Highlight Room but I had your location and you were at a random apartment complex for 2 hours? Did you love me when you hooked up with all those girls I was worried about while we were dating after the breakup?"
Are you serious right now, Game Square? Since the beginning, Fazebanks has been involved in CSGO Wild, crypto dumping, fake betting, cheating. Seriously? Is this what you want your CEO to be? The face of FaZeClan? What? You can't find any other representative? Didn't you know about Faze Seabass, the person who's been working behind Illcam videos? Didn't you know about Faze Ferox, who made the FaZeClan logo? Game Square clearly has no idea who and what they are, and they are simply a joke for letting banks run the show. A crypto dumper, a liar, a cheater, and I'm so done with y'all. And that's the reason why FaZeClan will be a joke for eternity. Click this video right here to find out how CSGO Wild operates their scam.